What's up, everyone? Justin here, back with my review of WrestleMania Night 1, WrestleMania 37. Ended like 25 minutes ago, probably. But what a great show, great event for night number 1. It far surpassed my expectations. I expected Drew and Bobby to be great. It was. And hard hitting. And I expected Sasha and Bianca to be great. And it was really great. Really fucking good. And what else on night 1? The women's tag team turmoil was not bad, but I don't know. It wasn't that long either. And Bad Bunny did very well for what he did. So here we go. My review. We had no pre-show matches. Thank God. No kickoff matches. Good. Because you want the crowd hype and excited and to give their full reaction, their full energy to Bobby Lashley and Drew. The WWE Championship was kicking off the show. And you want to know how bad fans missed WWE and seeing superstars, seeing commentators in person? You want to know how bad the WWE Universe missed everybody? Well, they missed them so bad, they started a JBL chant. They're chanting for JBL because that's what happens when you have a pandemic where you haven't been able to be at live shows for over 13 months. I think they said 13 months and a day since WWE has had a live crowd. And a lot of fans on Twitter or social media have complained a lot and have said, this is COVID mania. It shouldn't be happening with fans there. Why are they so close together? Why is there no social distancing? I don't know. And I don't have those answers. All I know is I did not expect WWE to have them socially distanced. How could you? If you sold over 20,000 tickets, I don't think you could really... I guess you could put them every seat. I guess you could put 6 feet apart. But how would that help? I don't think it would. Them wearing a mask helps, and you're outside. And hopefully a lot of the crowd got the goddamn vaccine. Get the vaccine fucking shot if you haven't. If you want to go to wrestling shows again, get the fucking vaccine so you're protected and you protect other fans that are there. But I don't blame Vince for putting on WrestleMania in front of fans. That is the fans' responsibility to get the vaccine. If they don't want it, well then you're asking to get sick. You either get the vaccine and you take staying alive or you take death. That's your options. And I don't know what these fans have done. It's their choice to go to WrestleMania. That's how I see it. They get themselves sick. They kill people. They kill their friends and relatives. They kill themselves. That's their issues. That's their problem. I just will say, if I was in Florida, I would have had the vaccine and definitely would have got the vaccine before I would go to WrestleMania. And I wouldn't go to begin with this year. I'll go next year for sure. I'm going to really try to go in Dallas, Texas. I'm going to really try to go to that Mania. Hopefully I'll meet a lot of cool Twitter wrestling friends there. But again, I think it's a fan's responsibility They felt safe. They wanted to go to WrestleMania. Let them go. And if they are stupid enough and they get themselves sick and didn't take the vaccine, didn't wear a mask at the show, then you deserve to be sick if you're stupid. If you're a stupid fan, you deserve to be sick. But they had a right to go, in my opinion. And Vince had a right to sell tickets because the vaccines are out. They've been out since January, February. Get your fucking shots before you go to wrestling shows. And again, to the fans that did not get the vaccine and had your mask down in the crowd, you deserve to get sick. You fucking stupid idiots. So up first, the kickoff to WrestleMania Night 1. Vince McMahon. It started off really sad, not sad, but it did not start off good because of weather-related fucking Mother Nature. Did not want this mania to go on. Maybe it's a sign from God. I don't know. Like, Vince, you shouldn't be putting on this show with 25,000. But look at what, again, I'm not blaming Vince. It's not his fucking problem or fault. That fan showed up. Fans are fucking hard-headed. I guarantee you, a lot of those fans would show up. If they had the shot or not, a lot of fans are still going to fucking show up. Because they all believe they're invincible and they're not going to get sick. And a lot of motherfuckers, especially in America, a lot of motherfuckers don't want the vaccine. And they don't think they're going to get sick. Because they're fucking selfish. That's what I've learned from this pandemic. Motherfucking Americans are motherfucking selfish motherfuckers. Not all of them, but a lot of them. About Texas. Not talking about WrestleMania, but fucking Texas has the Texas Rangers having a fucking full crowd. Selling tickets for every fucking seat, selling out Texas Rangers Stadium. That's a mistake. That's a stupid fucking idea, but Texas is pretty fucking stupid. Their governor and politicians, that's what I think of you. You're scumbags. The politicians in Texas, Republican, you are fucking stupid dumb fucks. You want to kill all your people, I guess, in Texas. We see what happened with that winter storm. How much your governor did and cared. So, night 1 kicked off with a bit of a hiccup. I guess God wanted his victory back from Vince McMahon. I guess God was getting revenge for Backlash 2006, where Vince took on God, and I think he won. I don't remember. But maybe that's payback to Vince. Anyways, Vince kicks off WrestleMania before the national anthem, or America the Beautiful. Before that, Vince kicks off the show on camera. That's rare. He has not been on camera saying welcome to WrestleMania since like 97, like WrestleMania 13. Vince does not like to appear on camera, and I don't blame him. He looks like a really old guy. I hope he's not sick, because he kind of looks sickly. I don't know, he lost a lot of weight in his face, but Vince works out like a freak. I'm sure he's healthy, I hope. Knock on wood. I don't want Vince to get sick. Anyways, he kicks off WrestleMania, says, welcome to WrestleMania! Old school Vince, that was awesome. The talent on the stage, the superstars, Roman, Seth, Cesaro, Rhea Ripley, Sasha Banks, Bianca Belair, Bianca and Rhea really looked emotional. From the crowd noise, they looked emotional, like they were really happy to have a crowd back. And I would be too. Me watching, I got emotional. Hearing the crowd, seeing the superstars be emotional got me emotional. It was a great moment. And then, after the WrestleMania video package, then we come to Cole and the announcers, Samoa Joe and Saxton and Cole say WrestleMania is going to be delayed because of fucking lightning. Again, I think it's God trying to get his win back over Vince for Backlash 2006. So, anyways, WrestleMania was delayed like 45 minutes. But at least I had Twitter to still tweet. That was good. And they did the best they could. They did a lot of backstage superstar interviews that I believe none of them were scripted. And that was awesome. There was a little bit of a technical issue. I don't know if I doubt it's Peacock. I think it was WWE. When Kevin Owens was talking, his mic went out and there's like scratchiness and noise. It was weird. But they fixed it. There's no other technical issues. WWE's pretty damn perfect when it comes to not having technical problems. So anyways, up first, Bobby Lashley, the champion, defended against Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship, first time ever. The WWE title is kicked off a WrestleMania, first time fucking ever. And it was awesome. I thought it was really good. I said it was hard hitting and it was great. How could it be bad? It couldn't be bad. Drew is a beast and a great worker. Bobby's a beast and a great worker. It was awesome. The fans were so hype and really into it. And Bobby Lashley retains with the hurt lock. Drew passes out. He was out cold. He wasn't moving. And it was good. It was the right decision. The ref stopped it. Bobby Lashley wins by submission or knockout, whatever the hell you want to call it. It was technically is a submission, I guess, but he was passed out cold, so you could call it a knockout. I don't know what the fuck they're going to do with Bobby, who he's going to feud with next. I don't really want to see Drew and Bobby again in a feud over the title. I would like to see Brock come back Raw after Mania and go face to face with Bobby Lashley. So, anyways, and Peacock or WWE, you better pay Brock that money to get him back on Peacock because Brock Lesnar is fucking the guy's ratings and the guy's money for being on pay-per-views. He draws eyeballs back to your product if you get him on pay-per-views. He'll bring fans back and maybe new fans, I don't know, but Brock will bring a lot of fans to watch Peacock and WWE pay-per-views if you get him back. I don't know if Brock would like to be on the cock on a streaming service with the name Cock in it, but he will ride the cock if you pay him enough, WWE, so pay the man. I don't care if he's under 45 years old, he's still a freak and a draw. So Lashley retains. I loved it. Thank God. I would have been happy if Drew won, but he did not. Up next, the tag team turmoil match for the women's #1 contendership. Whoever wins, the women's team would get a tag title shot night 2 tomorrow night. Natalya and Tamina, the Riot Squad, was in this. Billie Kay and Carmella, Naomi and Lana. And Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose. And sadly, Mandy slipped on the apron. I missed it. I would have to watch it back later. But it was pretty funny. But she still looked pretty damn hot. Even if she did fall. Who cares? Mandy Rose is smoking. So Mandy and Dana got eliminated pretty quick by the Riot Squad. Billie Kay and Carmella defeated Naomi and Lana. That was shocking. Why didn't they? What the fuck, man? Peyton Royce doesn't even have a match. That's sad. Peyton Roy, put the women in a match tomorrow. The women you did not book, like Bayley and Peyton, put them in an inter-promotional matchup. Why the fuck not? Peyton Roy should have been teaming with Billy tonight, but it was Carmella. Just because Billy's on Raw. That was stupid. I would have had Peyton Royce attack Carmella backstage and come out with Billy. Reunion and the Iconics are back. But that did not happen. Riot Squad were like 2-0. Or went 3-0. Then out came Tamina and Natalya. Natalya, I love her. She follows me on Twitter. And I thought, and I predicted when the match started, I said Tamina and Natalya are my predictions. They've booked them as a super strong, dominant team, and that's why they won, I think. And Natalya and Tamina win, so they get a title shot. Get the fucking titles off of Shayna and Nia Hole. I like Shayna. I don't like Nia Hole. She drags down Shayna into her hole. And Shayna can't get out of the hole because of fucking Nia with her. Again, Nia is bringing her down. Shayna's a top woman, top talent badass. You should book her like that. But anyways, Natalya, Tamina win. Please have them win the tag titles. Please. And I'm a fan of Tamina because she's with Natalya. And I love Natalya. Natalya deserves a WrestleMania moment. She deserves to win a title at WrestleMania. She's been with the company the longest out of all the women that are still on full time. So up next, Cesaro, Seth Rollins. Only 11 minutes. Should have been longer, but it was pretty damn good. Cesaro did a record swing like, I think, 23 times. Should have done it 37 times. Cesaro wins, and he had to. It was his first WrestleMania singles match. Fucking push Cesaro to the fucking moon. Have Cesaro take on Roman at the next pay-per-view or whoever the Universal Champ is. I doubt that will happen, but it should. Whoever wins the Universal title will probably be Roman getting a rematch or Edge getting a rematch or one-on-one against Roman. Up next, the Raw Tag Team titles. I really wanted to see this because I want to see Omos in his debut and how he would look. AJ Styles and Omos. God, I have trouble saying which name it is, but AJ and Omos take on the New Day for the tag titles. It was pretty short, but it was good enough. It wasn't bad. Omos got tagged in, didn't do much, didn't fucking have to do much. He's a fucking giant. He did a couple running elbows into the corner. Picked up Kofi by his armpits. Just dropped him like 8 feet. Pinned him for the 1-2-3 in his debut. Omos is a tag champion in his WrestleMania debut first match. He didn't look that bad. Again, he didn't do much, but he didn't have to. AJ and New Day carried the matchup. New Day no longer tag team champions. Up next, Braun Strowman, Shane McMahon, steel cage match. This was actually better than I expected. I enjoyed it. Fucking Shane was almost over. He was almost over the top, and Braun grabs his hand through the cage, holding his hand, not letting go. Then Braun, with his other hand, rips part of the goddamn screws out of the cage, rips part of the cage apart. Pulls Shane McMahon through the cage. That was a great spot. That was awesome. That was innovative. I've never seen that done before in a cage match. Probably because nobody else is as strong as Braun and could rip a fucking cage apart. I'm sure it's gimmicked, but who cares? You still gotta have a lot of strength to fucking do that or pull it apart. It's not like it was gimmick screws. I doubt it. They might not have been in all the way, but so what? It was still impressive. And it was cool. It was a cool spot to see Braun rip open the cage and bring Shane back in. Shane thought he was out, but Braun pulled him back in. Godfather 3 reference. So that movie is not good, by the way. Not a good Godfather. Should have never happened. Then they go up to the top of the cage, and they're standing on the top, like a little platform. And one of my friends on Twitter said he thought Braun was going to power slam Shane off the top. That would have killed him. But this almost did kill him. Braun throws him off the top of the cage, and Shane flips and falls on his back onto the fucking hard ring mat off the top of a fucking cage. Holy fuck, that had to hurt. That had to hurt. Badly. Shane's back could be broken, or he's going to be hurting for days. Shane, you are fucking insane. You're insane to take that spot and want to do it. Think you're 50 years old. Stop doing those crazy ass bumps. You're going to end up in a wheelchair in 10 years. Thank you, Shane. You are a fucking daredevil. A tough son of a bitch. Shane McMahon's one of the toughest ever in wrestling. He's up there. The spots of punishment he has taken, he's up there to me with Mick Foley. Shane McMahon loses. Braun Strowman wins. I wish Jackson Racist wouldn't have been out there, but he was. Bad Bunny now and Damian Priest take on The Miz and John Morrison. Miz and Morrison had a pretty cool entrance. A whole bunch of bunnies came out. It was Bunny Mania. They were hopping for Hey Hey Hip Hop song. And Miz and Morrison tried to sing to the ring. Their mics were fucked up and kept going out. It looked like they were lip singing. But the mics were fucked up, so I blame the mics. Then out comes Priest. Has great entrance. His WrestleMania debut. Out comes Bad Bunny. His in-ring WrestleMania debut. Bad Bunny had a cool entrance. He was on top of a semi and he got driven into the stadium. So Bad Bunny and Priest against Miz and Morrison, it was good. I enjoyed it. Bad Bunny did fucking great. He did really good things for not being a wrestler. He trained for maybe 2 or 3 months, maybe longer. He did very well. Bad Bunny deserves respect for stepping in the ring and respecting the business we love. So respect, my hat's off to Bad Bunny. Respect you for not treating the business like a joke, like Jay Leno did and others have done. Like that asshole on night 2, Logan Paul, fuck him. He doesn't care about wrestling or respect it. I'm sure. I wish he could be powerbombed by Kevin Owens off the stage. I hope he does get that, so he can learn to fucking respect wrestling. I don't give a fuck about Logan Paul. I don't know why he's famous. He's a nobody to me. So on main event time, again, Bad Bunny. The guy hit a Canadian destroyer. A bunny destroyer. That was damn impressive on the floor. Now the main event. Bianca Belair. I think it was the longest match of the night. Almost. Was the longest match of the show. They did a Hall of Fame spot where they brought out the Hall of Famers. They did a backstage segment with Bayley in the NWO. Nobody would too sweeter. I would. Bayley's great. And she's smoking hot. X-Pac told Bayley, I like you. He was like, I like you, but I gotta go or something. That was pretty funny. But Scott Hall, Hogan, or Hall, Nash, Hogan wouldn't give Bayley any respect, or Titus O'Neil. No 24/7 segments. That was shocking. But they did show a stupid video of like the Old Spice guy. I don't know what they're doing with that. Probably gonna have the Old Spice guy win the 24/7 title back tomorrow. The main event, Bianca Belair challenging the boss, Sasha Banks. It was great. It was emotional. I got emotional. It was so awesome. The crowd was chanting, let's go Sasha, EST. Great main event of WrestleMania. Great match. Fantastic main event. Really great. Amazing, incredible match. It was awesome. It was awesome. I did a live reaction to it. Check it out on my channel. Bianca, again, they made history. First ever women's singles WrestleMania main event. Also, first ever two black women to main event a WrestleMania. That is also historic. Bianca Belair wins the smack, and before she won, I didn't think she'd do it. She brought out her hair and whipped Sasha in the stomach, and my God, it was like a gunshot going off. It was so loud. What a whip. And then she picks her up, flips her, does her finisher. KO, I think it's called the KOD, I don't know, but whatever. Hits her finish on Sasha. She hit a 450 and Sasha actually kicked out earlier. These two women brought it. They brought it. They went balls to the wall. They delivered. It was great. Night 2, your main event. You're going to have a lot to live up to with what Bianca and Sasha did was great. Bianca Belair wins. Of course, she was emotional in the ring. I guess her parents or her father tried to jump the guardrail and come celebrate. That was pretty funny. Or that's what I was told. I didn't see it. I think Cole said it, like her dad tried to jump the guardrail, or he did, or something, out of happiness. Of course, when Bianca went back to Gorilla, I'm sure, and well-deserved, I'm sure she got a standing ovation from everybody. I can't wait to see that footage of Bianca celebrating backstage with her husband and all the women. History is made. Well deserved. Bianca Belair is your new SmackDown Women's Champion. This is the era of the EST. Very good. Night 1 of WrestleMania. It was so great. So great to hear the fans again. So great. They wanted to risk their lives to be there. Let them do it. I don't got a problem with it. A lot of them took down their masks. That's their problem and their mistake if they get sick. Or if they get someone sick. That will be on their conscience. And they'll have to deal with that. It was just, of course, the fans made the show better. My grade for WrestleMania Night 1, A-. The main event was A+. The rest of the show, A-. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you for my Night 2 review. Check out my WrestleMania reactions on Drew and Bobby. And Bianca and Sasha. Bye for now.